Hello YouTube, this is Dawn from DaretoBeCreative, and I'm here with a haul from Tuesday morning. And I can't remember if I showed this in my last haul or not, but I did get the jet. I think I did, but I can't remember. So I'm going to show it again, because I moved some stuff around before I organize it, which is the worst thing to do, so I can't remember. But this is the jet block stack. The number is 2055872. And let me say something about that. So from what I understand, they told me Tuesday morning from corporate, they're no longer in the store able to look up your code number. So I mean your SKU number. So if you're in the store and you ask them, they can only give you the number of another store, but they're not allowed to use that, and they're taking that off their machine. I called the 1-800 product hotline before I'm doing this video, and I actually called it last night when I was in the store at Tuesday morning when the manager told me that, and it worked. And he said that they are supposed to be stopping the 1-800 number, but right now it is still currently working, but the stores themselves cannot assist with that. They don't have, they are not even allowed on their software to look it up to see if they have the product in the store or to answer your questions about it. So you would have to call while you're in the store the 1-800 product hotline number, type in the SKU and get it. But at some point it's probably going to be phased out, I'm sure, before the end of the year. So FYI, that's what they told me. And he wasn't telling me that because I asked him to look it up, because I wasn't asking him to look up anything. He just voluntarily told me that. But the other sales associate came along and confirmed that that was what they were told from corporate, not to assist in that anymore, because I guess it's taking too much time away when they're trying to ring up people. So anyway, this is the beautiful black. I didn't need any more paper, but I think I did show this. I am a black and white girl with some red all over it. Oh, I just love that combination. So, anyway, I'm going to show you the tonic, guys. Now, I got to go through it really more discriminatory and look. There were so many more. I didn't even post all of them on Instagram, but I posted quite a few because other people were getting them in the cart, so I couldn't get them. I must say, all of my stores will have, say this many and more. I mean, actually more. Most of them all have 30 at a time. So I know a lot of people haven't gotten them, but again, the sale, the Black Friday sale, is not till November the 18th. So if your stores haven't put them out, know they're coming. November the 18th, you need to be in Tuesday morning for the Tim Holtz platform, Tim Holtz case platform, the Tonic dyes. If you haven't got the Dear Lizzie or the Maggie Home stuff in your area, I'm pretty sure that's going to be out for your Black Friday. So don't give up hope. My stores tend to get them early. I'm not always the fastest getting my videos up because I have trouble with my internet, unfortunately, and I travel a lot. I can't always get it recorded and then upload it. But anyway, I say that to say that my stores, they're 8. It was 9, but there are 8. So they have a little bit more competition. So that's probably why sometimes stuff come out here earlier, but they usually trickle out. Everybody should be getting it, so don't give up if you don't have it. I really believe that you'll have it for Black Friday. That's really what I think. So just get your SKU numbers. Of course, with these dyes, it's not really going to help because they only got really 3 SKU numbers that have been out on the tonic dyes. There's only 3. You see letters beside them, A, B, or C. We've already had speculations as to what that means, if it's American, Canadian, whatever. We don't know. Because what does B stand for? What does A stand for? Asian. What does B stand for? What does C, Canadian? We don't know. But nonetheless, the pricing has varied. My first week, all 8 of my stores had the dyes for $4.99. There were no $9.99 dyes. Then the second week, which is this week, we had these numbers. We didn't even have the $3.99. We only had $4.99, and they were all the orange ones. Well, these might have been $3.99. I take that back. The little ones might have been, but we didn't have anything beyond that. So the second week, scores prices have come back in. The same dyes. Like I got the Fox dye for $4.99. The Fox dye now is in my store for $9.99. And of course, I asked the sales associate, because I was there when he was taking stuff out of the basket. I said, "This Fox is $9.99. I just purchased this 4 days ago for $4.99. I mean, I understand the price increase. You know, you buy it at different times, but you're looking at $5 more. you know. And I'm just trying to figure out why it's such a big difference. Maybe $1, because usually typically it's $1 difference. Like the spell binders for $4.99. I did see a couple spell binders for $5.99. Okay, $1. You know, we might grit our teeth, but $5 is a big jump, especially when you've been spoiled for paying $5, and to jump $5 more to $10. It'd be different if you jump in $1, you know. But $5, it does not make sense for the same exact die. The same exact die. He's like, I've never heard of something going up that much. I showed it to him on my phone. I said, here's the die I purchased, $4.99. Here's the one you're putting out right here out of the basket. And I pulled all the dies out, and we went through them. I said, look at this. And I went through my phone. I went to my Instagram and other people's Instagram, and I showed them the prices. And he's like, well, actually, they came in with the stickers on like that. We didn't put them on. And a lot of times in craft items, they don't put the stickers on, which I asked more than one sales associate. And he said the majority of the time, they don't put the stickers on for craft items. They do sometimes when it's the sale. It just depends, they said. It really just depends on the items and what it is. But the majority of the time, craft items come from corporate with the number on it. So, again, and I think I mentioned in, was it this video or the other video? All of them running together because I'm making videos back to back to back this morning. They'll be up staggered, but that their product hotline number, they can't look up numbers for you in the store and tell you if they have that product. So you have to use the product hotline number, which eventually is going to be faded away. But the store itself cannot access the product hotline anymore and tell you what they have inventory of. So when you call the product hotline and they tell you, oh, we got 10 Tim Holtz stamps pressed, that's because they're holding it for the 18th for the Black Friday sale. So just be mindful of that. All right, so I'm just going to jump in and show you these dies. Again, no resolution or answer or solution of why they're pricing them different. I don't know, that's why I was hoping when I was out of town I could have got to that other Tuesday morning so I could see what they had their prices, you know, of their dies. Because like I said, the first week we got them here in my state, at least in my region, they were all $4.99. Even the large ones, like this size. So we had some of those. They were $4.99. We had none. Then the second week, boom, all over the place. Everything's $9.99. Now this one, $3.99. This week it is $9.99. Now I can understand some of the $4.99 ones maybe, but this is $3.99. And you're making it $9.99. That's a $6 difference. I just cannot believe that's the buyer that would want to make it that much difference. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I still purchased what I wanted. But I got it for $3.99. This SKU was 2052193. And it has the A beside it. I don't know what that means. But I got it, the word daughter, as 3.15 by 1.38. So just a nice size die to say the word daughter. May or may not keep some of these. I just was going through them, grabbing them as fast as I can because it was a lot of people. And I went to more than one Tuesday morning, and people were just snatching them up as soon as they would put them on the shelf, taking them out the cart. So I said I can go home and decide which ones I want to keep and then take back whichever ones I don't. This is Father, same SKU. This one is Happy Birthday, same SKU. That's how that looks. Oops. I wasn't going to go, this is the attraction lowercase because I got the capital, and this $4.99 one is now $9.99, and I showed him this one. It's like, this is a week apart. But again, there's nothing they could do. If that's where it came in, that's where they came in, I know. Alright, so all of these are $3.99, and they all have the same SKU. These are now $9.99, but I got them for $3.99. Because the stores I got these from still had the $3.99 was out while they were putting the $9.99 was out on the same image. So this is the golf clubs. Me and one of my good girlfriends, we the one that got married early in the year, and we used to golf. She had the short game, I got the long game. I ain't claiming I'm no golfer though, but it's a lot of exercise. You don't think it is. Chopper bike. Studded boots. So that's more like cleats. I just realized it says studded boots. Toy train. Tiny trike. And party presents. So it's 3 in there. So again, I would make my decision as to what I want to keep and what I want to take back. This is a wedding car. and that was $4.99. So the difference in this is the last digit, which is a 4, 205 2194. So those in the 4 tend to have $4.99 on it. But see, now this one, to me, the other stamp sets that we have that's this large are $9.99, but I was still able to get it for $3.99. So this one says, look whose birthday it is, have a magical day, reach for the stars, you are a star. Again, so this one is the 205 2193 that matches the $3.99 ones. And they had some stamp sets with the purses and the window frames. That was $9.99 on it. There's some stamp sets for $4.99. They had some, like 4 different sentiments on it. So this is another prime example. This one was $4.99. 205 2194, which I love this one. Hollow Your Heart die set. It's a couple, umbrella, and then there's a rose right there. And I like that one. I think, and this is a nice size. This would be the whole size of a card, like a 5x7 card. It's 2 dies, so you got the outer perimeter. This is a 5x5. So yeah, you put that on the 6x6 card. So this one I did not want to pay because I saw this for $4.99 posted the week before. But I didn't get it in my store. Somebody else grabbed it, so I couldn't get it. But $9.99. So these have the letter C on it, and it's 205 2196. So the ones that end in 6 tend to all have $9.99 on it. So the ones that end in 4 are $4.99, and the ones that end in 3 are $3.99. And they're the same order, A, B, and C. So all these C's have the $9.99, but this is a pretty one. So I'm hoping I can still find it somewhere else. This Graceful Harriet Fair Dame die. So I got to go back out of town this weekend too, again. So hopefully I can get over there to that Tuesday morning, although I'm going to be riding with somebody again. I'm hoping I can get to that store. But that's a pretty one. And this is some examples of some of the dies they have. Make nice card fronts. But it is pretty. So but I hate to pay $9.99. So this one is what we call, it's $9.99 as well. Imperial Shutter die. So this has several pieces. This right here creates a curve, a circle on the die. This creates some edges. These are two pieces each. This is the insert and the layer, so you can take the layers out. Use insert or use them together. So this makes the shutter cards. So this is what you do. It's how you cut it out. And then you lay the little intricate pieces like that in those spots. So what you get is you get one of those like card that folds like a triangle, like a Z kind of a shape. I don't know if you can really see that well. But that's some of the designs. They've got like 4 different one of these. So you can create a different card. So you don't have to do it just that way either, because I went on the internet and looked it up, some different ways that you can use these panels. But anyway, so you can do a double like Z fold in there. And make some lot of intricate borders, and this like a panel that you can put sentiments on or a picture on, and then you fold and you score it. So anyway, so I can see why they charge for $9.99. Not that I wanted to pay that for, but I mean, anyway, it's at least a longer die. Same thing for these. Didn't want to pay $9.99. So again, I'm deciding on what I want to do, what I'm gonna keep or not. But these are nice size dies. I mean, this is bigger than my hand. And this is a 7-piece set. So you've got 7 pieces. And you can do multiple designs with it because you got your intricate ones. Then you got your squares that can cut it out. Intricate one, cut it out. Intricate one, to cut it out. So this one is actually Happy Birthday. So you can make a quick Happy Birthday card with this. And you can just use these without the Happy Birthday. I don't know, this may be bigger than the 5x5. Let's see. Yeah, so that outer one is 5 3/4 because it's a square by 5 3/4. So you would need to make this. It's at least a minimum this large is a 6x6 card if you wanted to. But this is just some of the ways that you can cut out those squares. Nice, ornate, and decorative that you can do. And of course you can put anything on the inside. You can use these for layering, nesting. So a couple of different options. You can also use this to make a card itself. So when you take your card and see how that little wonky little scribbly line, I like those little wonky little lines around the frame. So you can use those themselves without using these intricate, but just to cut out edges. But you can fold a piece of paper in half, have this hang over the edge, and cut and make a card frame itself, which is not shown up here. So again, like people who are just starting out and trying to figure out ways that you can use your dies, you can use your dies to make card fronts, a whole card folded in half. And you have a piece of the die off the edge. There's a lot of videos on that. But anyway, and show you how to do that. So you can make a card front with this die as well. So that would be something that I say you could do, and I like that little wonkiness of it. So each one of them has a little different wonky little shape, very similar. So different fun things there. And then this one's the same exact thing. It says, except it says just a note. And again, with these, the letters will pop out, just a note. You can actually keep those letters if you like, and take those just a note and use that on another card itself, and just use those letters. It's already cut the words out for you, and you can glue those individually, have a ruler line it up, and use just a note, those insert letters, the negatives, and put them on a different card. And the same thing with this happy birthday. So that's another tip for somebody who's just starting out and you have dies that have words to cut out. You can cut it into the paper. You can back it with different paper. So there's a couple of different things that you can do there. Don't limit yourself. Like you can see right here how they put a different backing under that word thank you. But you can also take those letters and put them on a different card. So you got options there. And that's what some of those look like. So that's some of the Tonic ones that I got. I swear I feel like it's another bag. I can't remember. It's being out of town. Don't know. I think that's it. But there were embossing folders. There was embossing folders with the die sets. There were the ones with the baubles, the shaker cards that you can use with the, like the circle one. I already have one, so I didn't get another one. But it had a little ornate top at the top, which I still may go back and get. I don't know. But there were some other dies, different types of dies, not just images, but like that did functions. The ones that wrap around the wine bottles. They had some that, well, seasonal ones in the houses. Oh, what else was it that they had? There was another type of stencils. So it's a whole bunch of other things that are coming out with the Tonic stuff. So it's not just the dies, the stamps, and the dies and stamp sets, but stencils, embossing folders by themselves, embossing folders with the dies, and then the different types, like this, the shutter ones, different types to make different types of cards. So they had some other kind of stuff. So be on the lookout for that too, because they didn't all put, like in some of my stores, they didn't put them in the same section. Like these, because they were different and different size, they had them in a different section than some of the other ones. And of course, people hide dies, so you got to look behind other stuff like the embossing folders and things like that, because people don't right now have the money, they want to come back for later to get that. So anyway, check on those spots and see. So all right, thanks for liking, watching, and subscribing. I dare you to be creative. Take care. God bless. Bye-bye.